Web for Pentester 2 Randomness issues. Depending on how a developer generates random numbers or strings, the values created can be more or less random. The most and biggest mistake is to manually set the random generator using a constant or the current time. This will allow an attacker to be able to predict what values have been and are going to be generated. In this section, we will see some examples that will convince you that random is not always random. Example 1. The first example is just here to show how random is not really random. The problem comes from the use of a seeded random generator. The developer used the value 0 to seed the random generator. If you replay the script, you should be able to find the password generated for the administrator admin. So let's head to the server. Example 1. In this exercise, you can log in with the following user, hacker, with a password, that password. Your user is the second one that has been created for this application, and you retrieve the following source code. So if my user is the second one, the first one must be admin. And here is the code. If I run this code in a script like this, and if we run it, the first answer should be the password of the admin. So let's copy this and admin. It says here the first user is named admin. We hit success, as you can see. Now let's check example 2. Example 2 says, this example shows another example of bad seeding of a random generator. The random generator is seeded with the current time. To work your way with the admin password, you need to brute force the seed. To do so, you can start from the current time and decrease it while replaying the algorithm used to generate the values until you get your password. Once you get your password, you know what seed was used, or more precisely, at what time the generator was initialized. You can get the admin password. For that, let's check the server. Example 2. You know the same code, only this time is using the timestamp, and the password will be this one. So let's check the script. Randomness 2, and this will be the password generated by the timestamp. Now let's run it and see which password is for admin. As you can see here, the password for admin is this one. We'll copy this and then admin, and we'll paste it. As you can see, success. Example 3. Example 3 says, this example is really simple and similar to the first one. You just need to replay the code to get the admin password. The fact that the password length is random has no impact on the fact that you can guess it. So basically, it's the same as the first example. So randomness 3, exactly the same code as the first example, and let's run this, and you can see here the password. Let's check the server. It's the password I copied was for hacker. Now this is the password for admin, and let's paste the password, enter, success. Finally, example 4. Example 4 says, in this example, you don't know how many times a random generator was used before your password was generated. Since it's a call to rand 1000 as opposed to srand, you can still get previous password generated. To get it, you just need to brute force this value until you get your password. check the server. Example 4, it says here that the hacker password is this one. I got the script here. I will change this password, and now let's run the script. Ruby randomness 4. This will be the password for admin, and admin, we paste it, and as you can see we get success.